We got some overs to talk about. We'll switch it up unless you have any more games you want to talk about.
No, that's it.
All right, let's talk about some overs. I'm thinking Patriots Chargers over 48.5. That's where I'm going to start. Patriots Chargers over 48.5. Chargers are awful at stopping the run. Damian Harris, again, has been really good of late. He can keep the chains moving. We obviously know that the Patriots can cover this by themselves if they need to. They did last week against the Jets, and I want to drink so heavily after that. But they will. They could cover. They could score 50 points by themselves. The Chargers have the edge in the pass game, and they have a better QB. So I think that leads to some quick strike offense. Get Keenan Allen out there and make some magic happen for over 48.5. It might actually trend down a little bit, I think, too, depending on the weather in Foxborough. So, no, it's in LA. So, but it still might trend down a little bit. So that's my first over. Chargers Patriots over 48.5.
All right, I see you're over, and I'm looking at the Buccaneers at the Saints.
What's that? That's got to be
That's 49.5. Jameis
Winston has thrown for 100 to 200 yards like twice this season, but he's put up some touchdowns. But he's the biggest question mark.
Did you see their drive? What was it, the Monday night game yesterday?
Last night?
They played in that. When they have like a 9-minute drive.
Yeah, and they didn't score a touchdown. yeah. And it was I took Jameis Winston over 18.5 rushing yards, and I was like, he's going to get them all on 15 fourth and ones.
He's going to get them all. Exactly right. That's 100% correct.
That's a lot of points for me in that game. I do think that it could. I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I'm just saying I think the Buccaneers have to carry the weight for that to happen, which they might. But the spread's only 5. You know what I mean? So they're expecting the Seahawks they're expecting the New Orleans Saints to put up some points.
Yeah, 34-13. I think we might revisit that game. Think about taking that Buccaneers -5.
All right. My next over, and I'm only taking this because I truly believe in Tyrod Taylor. He is practicing this week. If he has a full week of practice and no setbacks, he will be the starter. They've already said that. Like, hey, he's our starter. This Davis Mills guy, I don't even know if he's on the team anymore. Honestly, he's gonna be in a bus somewhere in the middle of Houston. Speaking of which, the trade deadline comes up next Tuesday, and who the hell knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
there's gonna be some players moving. Some teams are gonna get
you
really
think there's
good.
Some action.
Oh yeah.
Historically, there's not that much action.
No. This is a year. This is a year for it because because there's so many teams that are really good that have really big holes. You got Tampa Bay is really good. They have no secondary. You have the Rams could use another piece. You know what I mean? There's some teams outside of the Falcons. Outside of the Arizona Cardinals, there's some teams that really need some pieces. Deshaun Watson's going to get traded. Deshaun Watson's going to go somewhere. I would like to see him go to Carolina. I would like their owner's the richest owner in the league. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to make this move. I don't know if they have the cap space for it, or not the cap space. I don't know if they have the draft capital for it because they just gave up a second-round pick to the Jets to get Sam Darnold. What an idiot! So I think he's going. I hope he doesn't go to Miami.
Why is that?
Because then the Jets have to face him twice a year, which would matter if I was a Jets fan still. But I still have a jersey. So just for that reason, Tyrod Taylor coming back. I think the LA Rams Houston gets over 48. This could be the week. Will they win? I don't think the Houston Texans are going to win this game. There's no chance of that happening. The defense is giving up a lot of points, but here's the reason the defenses look so bad. They're giving up so many points. When you have Davis Mills as your quarterback and you go 3 and out every single time you step on the field, your defense is on the field for a majority of the game, which means that you're tired, you're worn down in the second half. I mean, you just get blown out. I mean, that game was close against Arizona going into the second half. It was like what, 5-14.
Yeah, I was hoping it was going to end right there too.
5-10 or something like that.
That's a great final score.
That would have been a great baseball score. But it was close. But then their defense just stays on the field way too long. But Tyrod Taylor's going to change that. All right. So the pick is Rams, Texans over 48. Also love the teaser of Houston plus 20.5.
Yeah, that's nice.
Over 39.5. You can get that for minus 108, which is basically pretty much a normal bet. Over 39.5 Houston plus 20.5.
I like that.
I like those teasers.
Plus 20.5 is really nice for Houston, especially if. Do you think that's factoring in Tyrod coming back?
It is not. No, because he's not. I mean, he just started practicing yesterday.
Okay. So there's a small chance he comes back.
Right.
And then we're stuck with Davis
No,
Mills.
I think he comes back. I do.
Okay.
I think he comes back.
All right.
Any other overs?
I actually wrote down the Thursday night game, Green Bay at Arizona. 50.5 doesn't seem like enough to contain them.
All right.
I think just two high-powered offense. I think we're going to see like a 30-30 type.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Sling and match, yep.
Green Bay has, again, they are 5-0 against, they're 5-0 in their last, 5-0 at hitting the overs in their last like 5 games as a road underdog or something like that. So,
That's all?
For whatever that's worth.
That's all.
You know what I mean? They're just not road underdogs very often. Here's one. I don't know if I like it or not. I'm going to let it up to you guys. Let me know in the chat if you like this one, or Drew, you let me know in the studio here if you like this one. Miami Dolphins over 17.5 team points. Tua's not playing terrible football. He's not amazing. He's not going to be someone that you're going to want to fall in love with every week. But I do think that they can. The Bills can be had. Their defense is good, but I think the Bills can be had for 17.5 points in a divisional game. I can see that. Those two teams play each other a ton. I think it's closer. I think it's not close, but I think they get 17.5 points.
17.5 for Miami.
17.5 for Miami.
I do like that based on their recent performance, and
they've been putting up points.
I think that this could be one of those games that goes up. If it's not a competitive game, it could be that Buffalo goes up 3-4 scores early, and then
just take everybody out.
And then Tua comes fourth quarter, couple
backdoor cover,
60-yard pass here that doesn't matter, and then I think this is set up nicely for a backdoor cover.
Backdoor cover.
Yep. So 17.5, I think is.
So your overs again were
Green Bay at Arizona, Tampa Bay at New Orleans.
What's the Tampa Bay one at?
49.5.
Mm-hmm. Blake Bortles mode. Yeah, Blake Bortles. Yeah, someone said Blake Bortles mode. That is very accurate. The dude was great when it didn't matter. Huh?
Won me a fantasy championship.
Oh, really?
Yeah. By literally 1/10 of a point. I remember listening to the game, driving down week 17, back whenever week 17 was last week. Remember that?
Whenever it mattered.
Yeah, whenever week 17.
So long ago.
But Blake Bortles, Allen Robinson, those were good times.
Oh, AR-15. Yeah. He's gonna get traded too. He's if they don't win this weekend, he's gone.
I can see that.
He's gone. I think it's last year of his contract. He's gone at the trade deadline for sure. There's enough good teams out there that want a wide receiver, especially one that's good as him. And he doesn't want to stay in there while your quarterback's throwing for 150 yards a game because not all 150 yards are going to him. So that's my thought there. I don't have any more overs.